guys. So today I'm going to be talking about our Easter morning basket. We are going to be starting an Easter morning basket next week. It also has a couple of spring items inside. Here it is. It's not in our regular morning basket. I had this basket and I thought, well, that's kind of themey looking and cute, so I'll go ahead and use that. Plus there are fewer things, believe it or not, in this basket than are in our regular morning basket. We won't do all of this every day, just like we don't do everything that's in our regular morning basket every day, but we are prepared for whatever we need to do here. So I'm excited to talk about it and show you guys all of the cool things inside. So I'm going to start with this Easter guide. This is by Brighter Day Press. You can find them at brighterdaypress.com. I actually stumbled upon her Instagram account, which I think is Brighter Day Press on Instagram, but I will link it below. And I used their Thanksgiving guide back in November, and we loved it. Tim loved it. We did it as like family devotions. Right now, my husband and I are in rehearsals for a theater production of Pride and Prejudice. So if you are, this is spring of 2022. So if you guys are in Southern California, look up lifehousetheater.com. You can totally come and see us, and we would love to see you at the theater. So that will be happening end of May and in June of this year. But back to the morning basket after my shameless plug. This guide is going to be so fun. So it has a schedule. You're going to do this. Typically this would be done during Holy Week, which is Palm Sunday to Easter Sunday. That is our spring break this year. We're through a charter school, so we don't choose our spring break. They choose it for us. So we may go ahead and do morning time during that time also, but I'm planning to start this next week so that we make sure to get it all in before Easter happens. So let me show you what is inside this guide. She has a schedule, but we're gonna kind of rearrange that schedule to fit our needs. The book list. So that is these picture books I'm going to show you guys. They're all in here. I just got them all from, my mom had a couple of them, so I just borrowed those ones, but I bought the rest of them from Amazon. You can find them all on Amazon. Okay, so the first one is Humphry's Palm Sunday. So that's this cutie. It's a board book about Humphry the camel. The next one is the 1 o'clock miracle, which is this one. So these are picture books that go along with the devotionals in each one of the days. Next is The Story of Easter by Aileen Fisher. That is this one. Thanks, babe. This one has a few more words per page. All of the pictures are so pretty though. And then we have Psalm 23, which I am thinking is going to be a favorite for our family. Kids are over here fighting. No big deal. We have The Tale of Three Trees, which I always read at Christmas time, but it's included in this Easter devotional as well. So this is going to be a really fun one. I'm excited about this. The Garden, the Curtain, and the Cross. We read this at Easter time every year. We have for the last like 3 or 4 years. And it is so good, you guys. I highly recommend this book if you don't have it. It starts with creation and goes through the first sin all the way up through the gospel story. So super great book. I also have, there's like an Advent calendar. It's not Advent, obviously, but there's a calendar that's like an Advent calendar that we have coming. It's not going to be here close. It's going to be cutting it close for Easter, but we will do it when it comes. And then I'm pretty sure that we can use it like each year. We'll just put the things back inside of it and close the little doors back up. The Friend Who Forgives. I'm excited about this book. This one is another one. I think that was my mom's. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I bought this one. There's a couple that have the same artist. So I'm excited about those. They're so pretty. So pretty. And then this little golden book, Story of Easter.
I love the golden books.
Yeah. So there's also a supply list, so you can get everything that you need for the crafts and recipes that are also included in here. There's a devotional with scripture for each day. I don't have my Bible in here, but usually my Bible is hanging around close by for morning time, because we do family devotions every morning as well. There's a hymn included. I grew up on hymns, so I always am really excited about that. Here's a sample of one of the crafts. It's a beeswax candle, which is really cool. We will be gathering up all of those supplies over the weekend to get going with that. There's a coloring page that I'll copy for my kids on our scanner. If they would like to color the palm branches. So then on Monday, we talk about Jesus cleansing the temple. There's a hymn for that, growing seeds in eggshells. We talk about how Jesus is the vine. Tuesday, Jesus continues to teach while religious leaders plot to kill him. Dying Easter eggs. Jesus taught in the temple. So you get the idea. It's a lot of beautiful imagery that you can find in the Bible. And I'm really excited to do that. The other thing that it came with are these beautiful Easter story cards. So you can just use these if you would like to, or you can use them with your booklet. So these have what happens on each day of Holy Week with the scripture references on the back. And she painted these. Well, she didn't paint the actual, like each individual card, but she painted the picture and then had them printed on these cards. So I am really impressed with this. It's so beautiful and so well done. So those are that's the main thing that we're gonna do in morning time. I also have a couple of activities for the kids to do. I picked up this Garden, the Curtain, and the Cross activity book. So I'll be making photocopies of the things that are inside of this book for the kids. So there's coloring pages and activity pages in here. This book was only maybe $4.99. So I could have probably just bought one for each of them, but I thought if I photocopied them, then we could also use them again next year to go with the same devotionals. And then I also got this Easter magic painting book from Usborne. This comes with a paintbrush, and all you need is water to make all of the really pretty colors come right out of the page. It's mess free. And I just take the pages out and have the kids use just like a plastic folder that we have our daily work all sorted into for the weeks. They have really nice perforated pages, so that makes it really easy for us to do that. And the kids love that. I just got this today. This is Sing a Song of Seasons. It's a poetry book, so there's a lot of really beautiful spring poems inside of here that will read a poem a day. And then I got some read alouds that are kind of mirroring or going along with the Easter story in the Bible. I remember this one, Vinegar Boy, from when I was growing up. I went to a private Christian school, and one of the teachers when I was in upper elementary read this to us. And I remember loving that story. And then I found this one too, Amon's Adventure, a family story for Easter. There's a whole bunch of these for Christmas. And I haven't read this, so I can't recommend it yet, but we have it in here. And if we finish Vinegar Boy, then I will be reading this to my kids as well. And then Resurrection Eggs. We love doing these each year. They have a little symbol from Easter inside, and they come with a small devotional book, so we'll be doing those at some point. They may not like continue to be in the morning. We may do them as we can in the afternoons or evenings, but this is always a fun activity for the kids to do. You pick an egg in each one. Oh, well, that wasn't the one to pick. That was the empty one. So there's different symbols in each one. So like this one has a stone. This one has a little silver chalice. This one has some pieces of silver in it. So all symbols from the Easter story. Here's the donkey that Jesus rides on. My kids are sitting here looking at all the things because I just finished putting this together today. And then we have a few like old faithful standards that we do during our morning times recently. We will continue working on our Spanish. We're working through a program called talkbox.mom, which is an app with activities and a phrase book. So we're going through a bunch of phrases that we'll use in our everyday lives. I do have a video upcoming about subscription boxes. So it's a subscription that you pay for monthly, and then you get to have access to a Facebook group and all kinds of fun things. So I'll be sharing more about that later. And then we're doing musical multiplication. This is by The Good and the Beautiful, and I'll link that below. But it comes with MP3s to play on. I have it playing on my laptop. You probably could figure out the technology of getting it on your phone or whatever, but I have not pursued that. So, and then it comes with these cute, you can choose to buy these as PDFs. It's a little cheaper, but I got them as like the little spiral bound books. It comes with 4 of them. And then there's a song for each multiplication fact and a picture to go with it that represents that fact. And my kids love looking through these little books. And then there's little flashcards you can use as well. So that is what is in our Easter morning basket. I will also be doing an upcoming video about what I'm putting in my kids' Easter baskets. So stay tuned for that. And while we're on that topic, we would love it if you would like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also find us on Instagram at Homeschool at Heart. And I just started a new Facebook help group. So it's called Homeschool at Heart Help Group on Facebook. And it's just a bunch of moms that are working hard at being encouraging and helping each other out on our day-to-day lives. So we'd love to have you there. So you can find a link for that down below, and I will see you in my next video.